This is our second session in the Chronicles of Astar. So from the previous session till now, a week's gone by. And during that time, you guys have primarily been guarding the wall. Multiple regions of the wall. There's, there's side walls, there's a main wall, there's a fake wall, all different types of walls. And so you guys have been at the wall for a week, and it's been going pretty well. You guys are starting to get a little more acclimated to the Dwarven culture, to defending and stuff like that. As the morning comes around, you do as you normally do, and you report to the patrol briefing room. Duncan and Callan are there, and they're looking over some papers and scrolls. And they're having a conversation, what seems to be about the current staffing levels and the attrition rate of the troops. Their faces have sort of a look of concern. Can everyone roll a perception check?
I'm not going to make it. I rolled a 1.
Perception, so I had 4, so I got 12.
Okay. So pretty much everyone but Jojo noticed that...
Too busy staring at himself, sorry.
So looking in the mirror, oh yeah, hey beautiful. That's right.
That is not out of my character.
You notice that Duncan and Callan are not wearing their traditional armor. Their traditional armor is like gold-trimmed, finely etched, highly polished, engraved armor. But instead they're wearing a dull, worn, battered plate armor. And so as you walk up, Duncan talks to you guys like, "Hey, our prodigy team. It seems like we hit the gold mine with ya. You've been doing pretty well on the wall we've been seeing. However, other groups are not so lucky. We've lost a lot of new recruits to misfortune." And Callan's like, "Piss poor petty criminals, more like it. And farmers, most of them haven't even held a weapon. They're not even familiar with martial warfare." "Aye," Duncan says, "our reports say that we've lost already 150 recruits. Grim times. Well, getting bored on the wall watch a whole week? We usually have the more experienced teams do the underground patrols, since they are a bit more challenging than the topside. But I think you may be up to the task." And so he's basically saying that you guys are going to be taking part in an underground patrol. They're normally more dangerous, more adventurous than the topside, but he thinks that your group can handle it since you guys have been doing so well and excelling at defending the wall. And Callan notices you looking at their armor because it's different. Although rare but not uncommon, whole patrols sometimes do not make it back. Our armor represents our namesake and our family heirlooms. We don't want to sour the family by losing the armor. And Duncan says, "Aye, the dangers of the dark are vast. Why, one false step and you could fall into a chasm miles deep. Or even have a tunnel collapse on you. Umber hulks, crystals, and other nasties. That's a proof that one should tread lightly in the underground. Don some patrol armor if he wishes, and meet back in 10 minutes. So he's giving, he's saying if you guys want to switch out your armor for something else because, as Dwarven cultures are, their armor is their family heirloom. It's their namesake. If they lose or if their armor is destroyed, they have to either find a master armorsmith to recreate that. The etching on the armor itself is like the history of their clan. Like what they've done in battle, victories, whatnot.
My character goes, "No worries, I will not lose my armor. I will survive this."
Okay. So he's giving you guys a little time to sort of gather your stuff together. Do you guys have all your spells? Are there any changes?
I hope so. I don't think so.
As you guys are descending into the underground cavern, there we go. As you descend into the dark underground caves, it looks like your patrol mate, Ulrich. You guys remember Ulrich, right? Ulrich's the champion of the ale. He's the one that was in the drinking battle. He's also the guy that was in the ground patrol when you guys were fighting the giants. He was the leader of the ground patrol. But he's also leading a different group into the underground patrols. And you see that your paths join for a while as you start heading down to the caverns below Tor'Dur-Dum. Ulrich says, "Hey Duncan, you believe your new recruits are up to the task of underground patrol? Are you mad or just crazy?" And Duncan's like, "These ain't just your typical riffraff here. The tall, ugly one, quite good in a fight. If I recall, he almost outdrank ya. The cleric of Mishikal there has a gift of healing. Healed my shoulder after taking a boulder hit. The halfling, I saw him do a backflip in midair, flew an arrow straight into a giant. And the pure elf, well, between him and that flaming dwarf, I've never seen such pure competition. Always trying to get the last kill, which usually ends up in an explosion of some sorts. So yeah, I think they'd be ready." And Ulrich's like, "Ready, you see? Just don't forget that everything down here can kill ya in no time." As the patrols descends down into the caverns, Ulrich and Duncan and Callan recall some extraordinary events that occurred while on underground patrol. So they're going over like battle stories and reflecting over, oh, remember the time when we did this? And while they're talking, Ulrich goes to Duncan. He's like, hey, Duncan, remember Meredith? And Duncan has like a somber look to him. He's like, I remember Meredith, a tragic tale. 'Twas on patrol fighting crystals when a lass lost a footing and plunged to a chasm. Couldn't go find her body. It was too far deep. We couldn't get to her. The next day, a different patrol came, and they saw some type of ghost, an apparition of sorts. Turns out it was Meredith, but in spirit form. She had become a shrieker. The patrol never had a chance. Half of them went mad and killed each other, while the others gouged their eyes out and cut off their ears. Self-mutilation. We stumbled upon what was left of the patrol. Grim times. Only 3 out of 10 survived. We went stark crazy. And Callan's like, had to lock him up. Not safe for the others to see. And Ulrich's like, hey, be gentle. We don't want to scare the newcomers away so soon. And so you guys are going down into the caverns. As I said, the patrols are all leading through a general area. The underground networks of caves is vast and huge. The Dwarven Kingdom reaches underground and also topside, and it requires at least 20 patrols just to actively patrol 20 miles underneath Tor'Dur-Dum. And these are mainly security patrols. Sometimes there's other patrols that venture further out, and there are longer multi-day patrols that relieve long-term underground satellite fortresses. So there's little pockets of fortresses all over the place. But this underground network is vast. It goes for hundreds and thousands of miles. You know, if not, most of the continent has an underground portion to it. Duncan and Kaylin have selected a short 2/3 day patrol for your party to get acclimated to the underground process. Lighting. How do you guys want to handle lighting? Because pretty much there's parts of the caves that are lit bioluminescent, like fungi or algae or crystals. Fungi. But for those of you that don't have dark vision, which is the elves, the halflings, and the humans.
Yeah, go dwarf half-orc.
Elves don't have dark vision?
Elves don't have dark vision?
No, they have low light, so you
Yeah,
need
low light.
some light. And there's parts of the caverns where there's no light. So, how do you guys want to do lighting?
Well, I know I've got light spells. I also have the little ion stone, like the torch stone thing that floats. I looked it up.
So is that like candlelight, like 10?
It's torchlight. So,
Okay, so 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you...
but I can do light too, and dancing lights and stuff.
So what do you want to do right now?
It's level 0.
Okay, good.
I'm just gonna stay in the middle and keep dancing lights.
In just going a few hours, you are overwhelmed by the vast differences in caves. Some are pitch black, dark. Others have dim lighting from glowing crystals or bioluminescent algae. Others have heat vents that spew noxious gases, while others play host to a vast underground river. Without your 2 dwarven guides, you feel as if you had been lost easily down here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice.
Pretty.
That's so pretty.
Duncan halts the group and points to a marking on the cavern wall that is perfect dwarven height. To the non-dwarves, it's difficult to see what he's pointing at, but after a while, you make out some chiseling marks. See these markings? They mean the room beyond has poisonous air. We'll not be taking that route today. We have markings on most dangerous rooms or unstable caverns. Keep an eye out for them. So the dwarves have marked off some rooms that are pretty dangerous. Unless you're a dwarf, it's hard to see. If you're a dwarf, you could probably make it out. You feel Duncan and Callan are trying to teach you guys some underground basic survival skills. As you walk along,
Sorry.
they point out edible algae, edible mushrooms, and sparse vegetation, and inform you how most caves are either formed by lava tubes that are dormant, or underground rivers, or erosion, or some type of process. Giant worms and other creatures have also added to the vast network of underground caves. So there's a lot of different ways these caverns are being made. You guys have been going-
that's you making the noise. I thought that was outside.
I thought that was something from his laptop. It's
I
like,
didn't know.
yeah, it's like
That's cool.
ambient cave noises.
That's
Yeah.
neat.
That's cool.
You've been twisting and going through a lot of these little caverns and etching, areas, and it's been a long, windy path. And you come up to this point when Duncan and Callan quiet down and halt, and they give you guys a signal to stop. They wait for a few minutes, looking down into the darkness of the cavern, In the distance, you see the tunnel open up to a large cavern, and within the darkness of the deep, you see a large animal crouched on its haunches. The animal that's on its haunches is jumping up and down, trying to swipe at something a few times. It then stops, and almost like it's examining or sampling the air, it just pauses a second. And then one of the most rare sights you have ever seen occurs. The pair of dwarves yell, "Run!" in full fear and dart back from where you came from. So what do you guys want to do? Let me roll initiative, just so that we get everyone on.
Ask the halfling, what is it? Actually,
I can't see it.
that you'll...
So the dwarves that yelled run, and so you have like, you can either spend right now a standard action, like 6 seconds, or sorry, 3 seconds to take a look and try to examine what it is, or you could just blindly run and follow them. I'll say it's Alzeus' turn.
We hear a noise, you said?
You see in the distance, for you, it's low light, so it's in that gray area. You see that caution mark. You see an animal, like a large beast on its haunches, probably maybe 8 feet tall, and it's trying to jump and get something. You just see, it's like blurry because it's in the distance.
Okay, is it that thing in that little chicken thing?
That caution.
The caution sign?
Yeah. So you guys don't know.
What's that thing that's
It's
in
like
the...
a dead body.
Oh, okay. So
So you can't really tell, and that's why I did initiative, because if you want to spend time to figure out what it is, you can. But either that or you just run with the dwarves, because the dwarves are hightailing.
No, of course we don't do the common sense thing. Of course not.
running is for cowards.
Who does that? I mean, really.
No, your initiative, dude.
So yeah, so what do you want to do, Al?
I send Malachi to go check it out.
So you say go to Malachi, check it out?
I say,
As a free action, he
I say,
does that.
Free action?
Malachi, whom do you serve?
Not you.
And then I put my hand on his face. I leave the white.
You can't reach it. I'm too big for you.
Actually,
He's like 7 feet tall.
I will step aside and make room for Malachi so he can walk through.
Oh, Malachi's in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah, you're in the
even
back.
better. I say, this is your time, Malachi. Show your medal.
Wait.
So you can delay your action then?
Yeah, my action will. My action will just be to. Well, if I delay it, does that mean I go to the bottom of the initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
You can move down one.
So
I'll just talk.
As my free action then?
How's that different? What happens normally?
So as my free action, Malachi will
How else is that
say,
different?
I'm going with my strengths.
Malachi will say for his free action, if you wish to run, I will cover your rear.
So just to give you an idea, this is how far Duncan's gonna move.
Yeah, LZS just says, this is a perfect opportunity for you to sharpen your blade.
Okay.
For we the courageous will stay and investigate.
Here about free action, I'll reply. I have no need for a blade.
He crushes
Crushes knuckles.
He puts on a coke can and crushes
his head.
Okay, so what does Nam do?
Aluminum hasn't been
Nam.
invented yet.
Name?
Huh? Yeah,
Where's Marty?
he's
sick.
sick.
Oh.
You guys want to fight?
Is that what he would say?
No, I mean, Malachi. When I said you guys can run if you want, I'll cover the rear.
So
I'm going for a Q because
I'm
roll a
gonna
D20.
trust the experience of the dwarves. But
roll a d20. Okay.
17.
Okay.
Are you guys going to reply at all? Are you guys hinting that you'll run?
No, Alzeus already said that we the courageous will.
Okay, so Alzea, you said that. What are you guys doing? What are you guys saying? I'm looking for a cue whether I should.
He has a cue that he's gonna run. She has a cue that.
I have a plan, but I don't know if I can do it.
I have a plan too.
I have a plan, but I don't know if I can do it. I have
Mine is
this.
something.
So what does Nam want to do?
Yeah. Oh, mine would be that one.
Name?
I have
He'll pull out
I have
his
both of those. Those are good. Yeah.
weapon and delay.
But
Okay,
it's
or just
not-
ready in action
So invisibility
Yeah,
might
ready
not
in
work.
for when.
If he gets the time.
Okay.
Shoot, whatever, man.
Okay.
So Malachi.
Malachi? So I look back. My free action look back
Nobody's
at the halfling.
Yeah, where did we go?
You see me starting to cast a spell.
Okay. So, but yeah, so he looks at the party, kind of with a cue, like, are we running? Are we or standing to fight?
Alzeus gives him the nod. We shall stay.
Do you have spellcraft? If you have spellcraft,
Actually, the
you
nod
might
is-
identify I'm casting
the nod
Expeditious
is-
Retreat.
The nod is you will move forward and we will stay here.
Okay, Callan does the same. Moves 40 back. And Grimly.
Grimly looks around and sighs. How can you all be afraid of something that you don't even know what is there?
Well, you have
Exactly.
you have dark vision, so can you roll a d20?
Yee.
I have dark vision too.
Oh, yeah, we'll try
Okay.
again.
I see it.
Yeah, a real roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the pen.
4.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Can you roll a
It's
d20?
like, no, you rolled me and I shall stay the way.
That's
the
okay.
ball where it lies.
Wait, there you go. Hey, 19.
What is it?
14.
4.
Both you guys still aren't able to make it out. It's too far in the back, and it's moving too much that you can't really see what it is. And
I rolled a 17.
you rolled a 17.
He did.
But he's an elf though, he can't see it.
Low light, right?
Yeah, low light.
And Halfling, I was relying on you for this.
I can't even see it.
Dude, we totally have. We just.
The short guys had a plan.
Okay.
It's not-
Flynn,
It's not.
it's your turn.
itself.
I cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay, and that's your full.
It's a standard action.
Can you move after that or no?
No. Well,
Okay. If you want.
you're only giving us a standard action, that's it.
Well, no, you could do a standard and move.
Oh, then sure. How far away is it? It's probably 60. I'll move. I won't move that far.
It's 70
Well, I
away.
get- What?
It's 70 away.
It's 70 away?
Yeah.
I'll move 5, 10, 70. That'll put it 85, 90.
Okay.
90's good.
Okay, Alzeus, it's your turn.
So I have this. So I can see.
Yeah, you have a general idea. That's what it is. That's what you're guessing.
Okay.
And despite my pitiful knowledge, I know enough that I would get lost without our guides, so I'm kind of keeping them in sight as well.
Did you even take a look? Do you want to take a look, or is it in the
can't
gray
see.
zone?
It's
yeah.
way too far for me.
Alzeus, it's your turn.
So
Okay.
the dwarves are running like full blown out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
Halfling, I'm assuming he actually says it, has a point. The dwarves run, dude.
Because like, if they run and we do defeat whatever it is, we're
Yeah.
still lost.
Alzeus says, "This foe is beyond you."
I thought we
Run.
agreed we were gonna stay and fight. You guys are so.
This
Think of your
foe is
mind.
beyond you. Run.
What are you all, a bunch of women?
Flee, you fools!
you fools.
You have terrible wisdom. You can do
So
whatever you want.
Malachi
That's
says,
what I'm saying. I'm not very
that's
smart.
fine,
No.
Cover the back.
I will cover it back.
And
As
Alzeus-
long as we need.
Charges forward.
Okay.
Right?
How far? Wait. So what you rolled? You think it would be difficult in terms of how difficult the being is. It would be a difficult matter. Like, if you're to face off with him, it'd be very difficult.
Even with my longsword.
Oh, definitely. You're a wizard. This, just to give you so you guys,
Sword would do, right?
so those of you guys that stood your ground, you're able to take a look at it and you're able to judge and guess the size, and you see it to be about the size of a bison.
So it would be difficult. It would be difficult for me to fight it hand to hand.
Oh, even if you were casting spells, if you just go mano a mano, it wouldn't look good. You were able to perceive what the animal was, and you're able to judge how difficult it would be. And I'm saying it's going to be difficult. Yeah.
All right. But this creature may not harm me.
May not. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay.
All
So Alzea says, this is beyond you guys. And then what do you want to do?
All right. I will. Can my acid splash reach it?
What's your range on that? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I think you can. Hey, look on.
Beyond you. Acid splash.
Level 0 spell. Sorry.
I think you can hit it. You can hit it with acid splash if you want. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
7.
No.
So Malachi looks over at this pitiful aim of a
Do you want to move
fizzly
as
acid
well?
spit. It's like
A for effort. A for
Hey,
effort.
this thing's beyond us, and you wish to torment it with your acid spittle.
Says, Says, I am concerned for your safety, Malachi. But I am here for you. I shall protect you.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys notice that whatever's in the dark is starting to charge towards you guys. It does a...
Run!
Just joking! It's...
Oh my god, it's a giant scorpion! Run!
What is it?
It gets right to where you guys are.
That totally negated what I wanted to do.
So my free action.
Sorry.
Anyone know what this
What did you
damn
even
thing
do?
is?
I was gonna.
It's a rust monster. Run!
I was going to. Something
That's-
happened.
that's
I
not
missed
good.
out.
That's why I told you to run. That's why I would protect you.
Yeah. Everyone hesitated.
So it runs and it does a double move and it gets to right in front of you. And he's charging you guys right now. You see these big old hooves like clawing at the ground, or actually they're like insectoid feet. And it just has a large mass, so it took a while for it to start getting to speed, but he's barreling down on you guys. Duncan and Callan, they hesitate because they're running back, and then they see that you guys aren't running, and they're like, oh, these stupid Avengers! They're always getting in the way. So they start coming back to where you guys are, but it's gonna take them this round to get back to where they were. So they start fanning out to the sides because you guys are at a choke point right now, where the rust monster can't go all the way through. So they fan out, and it's Nam's turn. So you guys are looking at it while it's coming towards you, and this insectile monster has 4 legs, a strange propeller-shaped protrusion at the end of its tail, and 2 long feathery antennas. This type of rust monster is pretty difficult for you guys, it seems like. Altogether, it seems okay, but for individual, it might be a little difficult. He seems larger than the normal rust monsters that you guys would know of. It has an insatiable appetite for metals, which they can sense, and the touch can corrode any metal within seconds.
What was it again?
I jump in front of Malachi.
I know. I'm actually thinking of pushing it in front of me.
I take my staff.
So you yell that aloud. It's a rust monster,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And I step in front of Malachi.
So I'm gonna take that as
It's Nam's turn. What's he gonna do?
Oh, damn.
name.
Yep.
5 foot step back, and then he is going to cast. This thing's probably not evil. Crake.
I don't think it's evil.
I didn't get the whole thing.
I think it's
to
evil.
what part did you
charging
get?
for it. I mean, I'm just saying it.
Okay.
It just
I'll
seems to make
do
sense.
the second part. Is what
It
you think
looks ugly, so therefore ugly things are bad.
So does
That's logic right there.
That's
Hey,
great logic.
that's how it works in the D&D world.
hey.
And then he's gonna
Rust monster
delay his
rants,
action.
man.
To what? Or delay or
Delay.
okay. So he goes to the bottom.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so now it's gonna be Malachi. It's your turn.
So taking that cue, that rust monster equals really bad news for his plate armor, and he doesn't have a high wisdom or 14. He will.
Goodbye, Alzeus.
Let's see if I do I can do withdraw, right?
It's still you're gonna get hit, possibly, because withdrawal only gives you 1 square protection. He has reach,
Okay.
But it'll only be the antennas that hit it.
Which is
That
what
get
I'm
that
afraid
attack.
of.
which is the most dangerous
Yeah.
part of this
He's trying to
guy.
get hit by a claw.
He's sort of he's salivating right now. He's like looking at Malachi and Niam because they're wearing some very lovely armor right now. That really just he's drooling.
Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do. Oh shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna go to as my swift action. I'm gonna go to snake style.
Okay.
So he takes defensive posture. He's gonna go defensive fighting,
Okay.
and then I hit. I attack. Ooh, that's not good.
That's not a hit.
That's not gonna hit.
So Callan comes in and he goes to where Nam was, and since he has a long pole arm, he's gonna try attacking the rust monster. So he has a reach.
I has a plan.
He has like a
I
long.
has a plan.
Got a plan.
I has a plan.
So he takes a swipe at him and he's trying to hit the antennas. He's like, "Begone, creature of the dark!" And he swipes at the antenna, but he misses. The second one, he's trying to take an actual hit at the rust monster, and you see him attack and he hits the rust monster, but his halberd the metal portion of his halberd just breaks apart and dissolves. So it did a little bit of damage to him, but not as much. And he just has a pole in his hand now.
Oh. Well, good thing I don't use blades. I'm going melee, buddy. How's in?
Grimly, it's
Mono
your
and
turn.
mono.
You're right in front of this
So
beast.
can I take a standard action against the? Can I throw? I'd like to throw a Tanglefoot bag and run away at the same time. but
Okay, what's the
Locking
DC
him
on
in place, giving me ample opportunity to escape out of his melee range. The dwarf has a brain.
Burn.
Sorry, I didn't know that you put.
Those are way expensive.
Or that? Oh, never mind.
I have a tangle bag. I have 5.
Yep.
I have 5.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good job, Bart.
15.
The bag breaks apart midair, and all of a sudden a sticky goo just pelts and covers the rust monster. He's going to do a save.
But I actually have a tactic I'm hoping will work.
Please don't hit me. Mr. Rust Monster, please don't take my armor.
So you see that you see that you threw the bag and you're trying to hit the feet. Please, Mr. Rust Monster. So you threw the bag, it broke apart midair and it covered his feet, but since he's such a big beast, he's able to just, you see like it didn't hinder his charge, because right now he's charging towards you guys.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the Tangle Bat, it says it does
DC
not,
15 sounds like.
huge or larger creatures are unaffected by the Tanglefoot bag.
Huge. That's
Or large.
Or large.
Oh.
Oh, or larger. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. So as he's charging,
I by myself. All right.
So I can't move now.
you see this massive beast just running towards you.
Bro! Oh, wait.
He's coming back again. The bag breaks apart. He gets entwined in it. He sort of does like a little rumble, and he's on the floor. And he's getting back back up, but he seems to be like stuck on the floor. Okay, Flynn, it's your turn.
As Grimly makes obscene gestures at the monster now and laughs haughtily.
I like it. Clown him. Clown him.
Shoot, I'll take a couple shots at him.
Do it. He's being blocked by a lot of people. So even though you have point blank shot, it's like has cover.
And precision, so that's like a -2.
Well, it's I would say like I give a 20% chance to miss.
Okay.
Climb up on the guy in
So
front of you.
concealed.
So yeah, conceal.
Yeah, just have him
Yeah.
chuck you over.
Duncan's in front of you, but that's you're gonna climb up a dwarf.
What?
A
Nice
whole
knowing you.
6 feet tall.
Like, oh, that didn't help.
Rapid shot. I don't even have to move, so I'm gonna make the
Full.
with, with the rapid shot. So a 21 and a 23.
The 23 hit.
Okay.
It lost dex, so...
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's 2 points of armor.
Yeah. So the other one hit. Both hit.
Cool.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
you said 20% chance for each of them.
Yes.
For 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, it's Niam's turn.
You know what? I guess we're fighting this darn thing. You cast Bull Strength on Malachi.
So he starts praying to Mishkal, saying, "Mishkal, bless this half-orc bastard. Even though he might seem the enemy, he's not." Oh, actually, no. You guys have been traveling together. Yeah, never mind.
We're like partners.
That's right.
Now you're talking to him. Now.
Yeah.
Name's like, I pray for strength for thee, my brother.
Yes. So just you
righteous.
feel your muscles just tighten and just expand even more, and you're like, "Rah!" Veins protrude out.
No, it's like
Yeah.
Alzeus.
drugs are bad, okay?
Alzeus takes his
Drugs,
staff
magic.
and he.
We are addicted to like scuba. Scuba. Don't get addicted to the scuba.
Well, see, that's what you're
Who's
drinking. Yours are all
who's in-
potions.
in the front? It's Malachi and.
And Grimly.
Okay.
Oh
So
boy.
you guys should withdraw a little bit. Out of his reach.
You could have moved after throwing that back too.
I
Away
tried.
from
I
his
put in
reach.
that
I would say
suggestion.
that her move action was getting the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even 5-foot step could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Alzeus takes his free action, takes his staff, hits the ground, and says to the rust monster, "You shall not pass!" And then I zap him with my acid splash.
Okay.
Take that!
16.
16.
Yeah, it hit.
Yes!
8 points now.
2 hit points of damage.
Okay.
I think I made one of its scales.
Are we fighting this thing or are we running away?
Oh, no, it's rooted. So
Bye!
it's rooted.
So now it's a good.
So it's gonna do. It's gonna attack Malachi.
I'm gonna use my snake style.
Okay.
I highly
you
support his ideals of being
I
a
did.
friend.
Yeah, you did snake. That's right.
I specifically said snake style.
He's gonna do it every time.
So, Grimly, what armor do you have on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Oh.
chainmail, I think. So
Flynn
what
and I
happens
will
is
fight
the rust monster, he gets up from being tangled. He still seems to be rooted in place, but he's just like failing his head around. His antenna's like striking anything in range, and one hits Malachi and the other one hits Grimly. And you notice, can you guys make?
Hold on. Did you hit me?
Yeah. Well, what?
I used my snake style to use as my AC.
Okay. Oh, what'd you roll?
15 plus sense motive 10. So
Okay.
25.
Sorry.
It still hit me?
The
I
thing
told
is,
you.
25?
this thing
You're
is,
gonna die.
I told you to back
You're
off.
gonna die.
the thing is, this is a touch attack.
Yeah, 25. So snake style is that's my touch AC 25.
Oh, okay.
AC.
So the first one, it misses.
Okay.
So
I was like, what?
yeah. Wait.
That's a
16.
hell of a touch attack.
Wait, what was your AC?
20. You have to roll. You have to hit the 25.
Two back off.
It hits you.
Did you subtract the minus for being entangled?
28 minus 2, 26.
What else? What is there?
I
Sorry.
told you, Malachi.
So
Ladies, please stop your arguing.
I would attack him and
so
save you. I said that I would save you.
is your armor magical?
Nope. Actually,
It's magically gone.
yeah.
So you gotta roll a reflex save, or else it's gonna get dissolved.
All of it? It just doesn't take hit point damage?
No.
You got screwed, son. Shoot.
Try to help you.
Hold on, this is not my roll yet.
So,
He hit you too.
oh, dang
Not
it.
my roll yet.
Okay.
Here it is. And
What mods do you have on your reflex? Okay.
what else you have? Oh, that would be
Plus 8,
bad.
28.
Yeah.
That would be scary.
Let me say, if you didn't have any mods, it would have been bad. So your armor is
told
just
you to
normal.
run.
It's not. Is it magical?
Ooh. It's wimpy wimp.
It's
You
plus
should
1.
probably step back.
It's plus 1. So can you roll a d20 also?
16.
16. And your reflex save is.
The reflex is 7. Is that, wait, that's reflex?
Yep.
Yeah, 7.
So 23.
Ooh. Unfortunately, Ty.
No, you're not gonna kill Grimly. Don't
Did you
kill him
subtract the
off.
mine for entangled?
Oh no. You're right. Thanks. Keep on reminding me for that. Keep on reminding me for that.
Yeah.
You were able. Both you guys were able to dodge his attacks. He does one
Snap,
final attack
Grimly.
at Malachi.
Shoot.
I pushed them back. Alzeus pushes you back.
You
Pushes
see-
them back.
You see that he's trying to bite you this time.
What is it, bite?
Yeah.
Pushes you forward. Pushes you forward. Hey, where are you going? Come back.
It doesn't matter if you don't have armor, he can still attack you. Dude,
I thought he didn't have a bite.
Just back
I
off.
thought it was just a bunch of feelers.
Does a
I thought you used to DM this thing.
26 hit?
The second
26?
edition-
24. Sorry, minus the penalties.
It's a tie.
Ty goes the attacker or the source. Can you roll a reflex save again?
Versus a bite too?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the feelers.
Nope.
Damn, dude.
This is anything that touches.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Because
the
remember
bite-
the halberd
I-
the halberd attacked him and it hit his armor.
this is not
and
my
it just-
roll.
It just
Okay, so yeah, so this is a hopped up
Okay.
rust monster.
Yeah,
The
I'm
second edition rust monster doesn't do any damage.
Okay. Oh, crike.
Oh, you're in trouble.
yeah, you're in trouble.
14.
Unfortunately, your armor, as he bites you, his saliva just starts dissolving the armor, and within seconds, it's just you're naked. I hope you have some loincloth underneath or something.
I loincloth. I'm gonna pump this fool.
Okay,
That's it. So my armor's gone.
Well, if we don't have
I'm going all out
armor,
now.
you're like, let's roll,
do anything.
let's roll, man. You're not gonna lose now. Also, the damage that it does in the bite.
So the object touch takes half its maximum HP and damage
This is a very
and
awkward
gains broken
event.
condition.
This is are you looking at Rust Monster or look at the other one?
Okay.
Do you see the Rust Lord?
My goodness, Malachi. Now's not the time
12.
to put something on.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Please, there are children around.
Here, I'll do the
Dude,
12
you've seen
seeds.
his picture. He's like swole.
But all that usage, usually shrinks other stuff. So.
Oh,
So you get all that because you rolled the DC. You know, the knowledge check.
That's what they all say.
lady.
like a horse.
So you got hit for 12 points of damage. I did that already to you.
Force injections.
Yeah. Duncan, he starts coming in and he's like, I told you to be careful. He's gonna throw. He takes his shield off and he just throws that nearby the monster, trying to lure him with the shield. So you see a shield fall out and it lands behind the rust monster. I'm gonna give it a 20% chance to distract him. Oh, and it looks like he's taking the bait for now. Malachi, it's your turn. You're sitting
He took
there.
the bite, so he stepped back, or what did he do?
No, he's still right there.
He's just distracted?
You see him look at the shield as it's going by.
You're naked, man. What can you do? Really?
I'm gonna grapple this fool.
Naked? That's kind of gross.
There's actually 12 points of damage, right? You know what? I'm gonna hit him and then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. Oh, actually, hold on here. He didn't hit me. Damn it. I was defensive fighting.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't hit me.
Sorry, man. You gotta know your mods. And remind me if I forget mine. So you're trying to attack me 16 total?
23.
You're able to hit him with that one. You had a resounding hit.
For 17.
You land a resounding smack against his kitten armor.
The damnable. I love that armor.
Titan.
Chitin. I just kept saying kitten. Chitin.
That's
Kitten.
That's a small cat.
Oh, you're so...
It's kind of
So cute. So cute.
It's chitin, yeah.
And everybody gets weakened.
Yeah.
Distracted.
You notice that some of the ooze and...
Oh, actually, I take it back. 18. Add 2 more.
Wait,
Bear strength.
yeah, you still hit it. Yeah.
Oh no, but damage. Extra damage.
Oh. Okay. Resounding smack and some of the ick of the rust monster comes off on your arm, or on your hand, but it doesn't do anything to you because you don't have any rings on, I presume, or whatever you're fighting with doesn't have any metal. Right. Callan, he has his pole arm. It's just a pole now instead of a halberd, and he's trying to try to pin the antenna down. He's trying to make it so the antennas aren't wavering around. He makes an attack, and he's not able to control the antennas, but so it's still failing around. Grimly, it's your turn.
Grimly looks at the beast and he stares at it right in the eye.
And you just notice that his armor is no longer there, by the way.
Okay,
Trying not to be distracted by the amazing naked body of which
Wait, you're a guy dwarf.
Hey, he's very confused because this is like... I suggest we all get naked and just...
Is your charisma that high that she's like, whoa?
Hey, hello there.
He's a swole.
He's
He's questioning his own sexuality.
Yoked! With that bear strength, you're even more attractive, might I
He's
say.
like, I love the body hair. Gosh, oh man. I really don't feel comfortable in this area.
glad I run extra
Is there a
fast
way
now.
I could just take this thing and just push him forward and take his spot instead?
Who?
This one here.
He wants to take
Yeah,
one.
you could
I want to
You have
just
to make a grapple check, but yeah.
do a grapple check.
grapple your ass and
So you're willingly.
I will move forward and try to grab a feeler.
So do you want to switch places?
I don't want to be in front, but I think he does.
You guys can switch places. I'll give you that. It'll take your move action away from you though when it's your turn.
No.
No, you know, I'll do it.
Haha!
Wait, but she's not in front of me. Malachi's in front of me.
Yeah, but it's like 5 foot. She can just
Jason,
grab you.
yeah.
Just grab me and just like, here you go.
Wait, you want to be in front of me? Or you want me to be in front
I
of...
want
wants
you
to
to take
switch
my
places.
spot. I want you to take my spot because definitely you're not in the red and I'm
What?
in the red. So therefore, it would be better for me if I was not in the red.
No, you're both.
But Grimly's...
in
Are
reach
you
of
down
the-
there? You're not in the red.
She's a black and white one.
Top right.
Top
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah, I'll switch places with Grimly.
Aha!
Okay, so that's gonna be your full.
My charisma has worked.
That's your full.
Dwarf's not
That's
really
not a
into
5-foot
dwarfs,
step.
but
Um.
I'll make an exception.
Okay, it's both your moves. You still have a standard if you want.
Is he running away still?
No, he's stuck in place.
He's still stuck in
It
place.
seems like.
And I yell, "Thou shalt not pass" when I get up there.
Well, I pass. I gently toss a small bomb over to this
Okay.
one here.
Okay, so go and roll a d20.
To the left.
Early. A 3.
Oh,
Bye.
And you're plus what?
No!
7.
You need a dwarf.
Pat myself on the back.
I need an exchange.
Yeah, that's a good
We need to
idea.
refund this
That was a
dwarf.
good plan.
And we need to refund this dwarf and get another dwarf at the
I
market.
made it. I'm alive. I don't care about the rest.
I'll say since the cavern wall is so small that it's splashed on the rust monster still.
6 damage. Yeah.
Okay. Flynn, it's your turn.
Oh gosh. I'll. stay where I am and start a bard song. I guess this is happening, huh?
Yeah. So that's a swift.
No, it's not.
to lose your armor.
Oh, okay.
It's a standard until level 7. Till I'm level 7 where it's a
Oh,
move. Till
okay.
level 9 where it's a
Okay, so you bust out your voice. Look away, Rust Monster. Don't hit my friends. Whatever.
Yeah.
Or sing because he's naked. You can just sing Super Freak.
He's a freak.
Super
Nam's turn.
Name?
Super freaky.
That's good. That's good.
He pulls out his longbow down.
Does he have power point shot?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Alzeus, you're in front and you see the slobbering rust monster, giant
Thanks,
rust monster
Alzeus,
in
you're the
front of you.
best. You're the best in the West.
I will show you what true bravery is.
Okay.
I haven't flinched. I'm going.
And Grimly's like, all right, good luck, see ya.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'll be back here with my Mai Tai. Alright, Alzeus. Is he still kind of immobilized?
Yeah, he seems to be. How long does that last?
Forever.
Does what?
The Tanglefoot bag?
Forever.
Only a couple rounds.
No, forever.
I go, hey, you, Rust Monster, look at this. Then I cast Hypnotic Pattern.
In the darkness.
All the good spells work in the darkness.
Do you have magic armor?
Yeah, I put it. I always cast it on myself before.
Do you have another one?
Yeah.
That may need it.
Yeah, I have one more.
You know the range is touch, right?
He's right
And
next to
you're-
me.
And you're naked? He's insane.
Oh, see, I knew
The rumors
it.
about elves.
Like, wow, that's it's
He
taking
spent,
a
like,
long
the
time
first-
to
He's like,
cast a
believe
spell.
me, I have to touch you here.
Are you sure about that? That's
Oh,
my
no, this
funny
isn't gay at
zone.
all. This isn't secretly gay. No. This is completely normal.
Mage armor! Just your left cheek is protected.
Oh, you want full coverage?
Oh, let me help me with the full coverage there.
It's a rub down now.
Yeah. I will need
This is.
anyone
Oh,
have
boy.
oil to apply this armor.
Okay, anyways, back to this game.
That elf is all
So,
gone,
what does Hypnotic Pattern do? Can you describe?
2d4 plus 5 HD fascinating. Come on, work on this thing. 4, 8. Yes.
Okay, so he gets to roll a will save.
Second level spell.
He made his will.
What?
You see that his like once again because eyes are different than like a normal human. They're more of a compound eye, so it just didn't it
Like that.
fizzled on him.
I compound
You got magic armor on there.
But I should know that, right?
Like that.
I should know that the creature doesn't work.
It's flavor text.
Oh.
He made his will save.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Will you not listen?
I'm
I see, I
taking.
Okay.
I'm taking artistic license here.
He's gonna take one of his attacks to hit the shield. His tail swoops down and it touches the shield, and it just dissolves also. And so he's still looking at you guys.
Whose
and
shield?
the Duncan threw a shield trying to distract the guy.
Has he done nothing?
He's gonna attack probably Malachi still.
Whatever.
His tentacle whizzes by. You're able to easily dodge it, and then you see him lunge again once again for a bite. What he did last time, and he hits you.
Yeah, I need my snake style.
Okay,
Is that what it is?
21.
it hit. So once again, he takes another bite out of you, and you feel that while he's doing this, you feel like your energy's sort of being leached out. Also,
Constitution damage.
Oh my goodness.
Sucks for you melee folks.
you get 13 points of damage. Can you also roll 1d4?
24.
4.
Oh.
You notice that you feel weaker as the attack hits you. Basically, it took 4 constitution away from you.
Ooh.
Does that subtract hit points as well?
It does. You are bloodied,
Yes.
by the way. So he took a snap at you, and it's Duncan's turn. He noticed that the shield wasn't particularly useful, so he pulls out his crossbow and takes a shot. It misses. The arrow doesn't. It hits the rust monster, but the bolt, the head of it just dissolves off. It didn't really do any damage. Malachi, your turn.
Okay, I go to Dragon Cell and I hit. Attack the damn thing. 14, 9 total, so 23.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. And I do
Another smack.
17. 17, 18, 19.
19 from one hit?
Yep.
Nice. The insect itself is starting to become weary from the blows.
He went
But he has like a look in his eye that's still wide-eyed, like hunger feverish, so he's still attacking you guys. Callan is going to once again try to pin the antenna. He's trying to pin it on the floor, or, try to get it away from you guys, but he was unsuccessful. Grimly.
I'm sorry, who was the one that was injured bleeding?
Me, Malachi.
Grimly sighs and says, I can't believe I have to pull this out and use this, but...
He throws a bomb at you.
Mercy kill.
Oh,
This will stop your bleeding permanently.
Let's just cauterize it. There you go.
That's what I like to do.
We got two
He
of them
pulls
in our
out his
team
wand
now.
of Cure Light Wounds and uses it on Malachi.
Okay, go roll a 1d8
Yay,
plus 1. 4.
4.
Flynn.
Kill it off, dude. Take it.
Yeah, we gotta. Guess that's what we're doing.
No one ran, so.
Yeah.
And this.
See?
And the elf
This one,
agitated the rust
full
monster.
attack.
That was
The rapid
elf
shot.
ball.
Oh,
Elf,
both
you plate
nines.
armor, dude.
No.
I told you
Okay.
to run. I was going to protect
Plus
you.
7, right?
Plus 7.
Yeah.
He
No.
agitated it. We could have. If we were running, we were running.
I would just said off the books, this thing runs fast. It has a base speed of 40.
No, but he wasn't attacking us yet until he does this guy.
It
attacked us.
if it senses metal, it's just
If
gonna
it's
go all out.
Yeah.
It's berserk crazy.
I would have.
I don't care. I'm gonna blame the elf anyway.
Name's turn. Name's
Told
turn.
it to shut up fast.
Okay.
Base speed of 40 on a single move?
Yeah,
Dang.
it's a horse.
Yeah.
Goes here and casts Cure Moderate.
So 16.
But he's.
Actually, is
He's
he in
healing
range? Will he be able
domain
to
as well.
attack for opportunity from there? He's cover, or is that cover? Because of all the guys in front
I'd
of
say
him.
cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he
So
has healing domain, right? So
no, he doesn't.
No, he does, but then he's not high enough. You have to be level like 7 to get the plus 50%.
Okay, so that actually brought you to full because you have reduced hit points right now. You're at 38. Okay, Alzeus.
Go full major armor or stop doing the piddly acid splash.
Oh shoot,
Thing.
he should be trying to attack you whenever you do a spell. Oh well.
Why?
Oh, well.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
What are you casting?
Scorching ray.
Okay.
Forget that. I'm gonna fireball.
Take that! Take that!
Wow. That escalated quickly.
Okay. Fails.
So why did you do this earlier?
So you're gonna do
Acid splash.
you're doing
Acid splash.
Run! This foe is beyond you.
I know, it's like, run! It's too dangerous.
zap.
That was the best.
That's why I was like, what is this?
So you're doing combat casting, right? Or defensive casting? Which one are you gonna do?
Whichever, the one that will help me get the spell off the easiest. So that I'll guarantee to get my spell.
I don't know. I would say combat casting.
How about I step out of his range so he doesn't interrupt me? And then
Oh, wow.
You can go diagonal back one in front of Callan, and you won't get hit by his bite, but he still might attack you with his antenna
But his antenna isn't doing any damage.
that you know of.
I lost 4 constitution points.
Okay, but that's not interrupting my spell. That's not damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That'd be the safest bet.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So I can cast my spell.
Okay, so you go and roll your fireball, which is 3. What is it?
Or 6. What level am I? 5d6.
5d6. Go and roll that.
17.
Okay, 17.
I did 17 damage to it.
Nice.
That's better than my rolls.
As he's casting, one of his antennas just swipes by and just like feathers you in the face, but you feel like slap, bitch slap.
Like the lady that you are.
And you notice that like you feel a little weaker just by what happened, and you lose what was it? 4 charisma. I'll do that.
Charisma.
Or sorry, constitution.
Oh, you just
Oh,
get
not that! Not the real estate!
That's my face.
No. I lift so he hits me in the neck.
not in the face.
That's the moneymaker. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Did I do full damage with my fireball?
No. You notice that the fire didn't seem to like it exploded and everything went off well, but his armor just took a lot of the blow away from it. So the rust monster going to attack Malachi. Huh?
Is he bloody?
Yeah, he's bloody. He's gonna go after your shield with his antenna.
Rust monster's making me mad. Give me a sword.
You can't
Don't
even
you have a
lift the
sword?
sword. You're so pansy.
Oh wait, you do. You have no
You
weapon.
really want to use a sword on a rust monster after what happened to Halberd? Think about it.
Wooden sword.
You're a wizard, right?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Intelligence, right?
Well, we are underground. How deep are we? You could have a diamond sword by now.
Does a 16 hit your touch?
A what?
16?
16.
Yeah, it touches you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try a snake? It's a buckler plus one.
Plus one. Yeah, I'm gonna
A
use.
little buckler.
Yeah.
So you dodge that. The other antenna goes for your sword.
My sword?
Yep. It's still out though.
It's on your.
Yeah, it's still out. Like
It's underneath my cloak.
Dude, that'll hurt, man.
This thing can smell your blood,
yeah, this thing can smell blood.
It's not blood.
Yeah, iron is in blood.
but it's a different state. So like, there's
Come
a little confusion
on,
the description.
Biomajor, sit down.
I'm very weak.
They're like,
So I
it
don't
can
get
sense
my
the magnetic
minerals?
field of the blood.
Oh,
But you're
God.
so
Depends on your sensitivity level, though.
your sword dissolves.
Fucking magneto.
By the way.
That's a
No,
No, but
my
think-
sword.
like,
but it has to
An
hit my
MRI
sword.
is a super, super strong magnet, and
Mm-hmm.
you can go in an MRI just fine
Are
without
we?
pulling the
Can
blood
we?
out of
Is
your
this where you
system.
put the frog in the
Well,
in
in
the?
terms of sensitivity level, it's kind of like a magnet.
You're,
No?
I don't think
blood iron
this,
is non-magnetic.
I don't think
Because
He's
this,
also
it's a different
gonna-
state.
He's gonna try to bite you also.
Alright.
Let me roll confirm the crit.
Damn, confirm a crit.
Yeah. You see the numbers down there?
I don't. I'm not looking.
Well, they are displayed.
Does a 25? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
hit you. Yeah, because you don't have any armor anymore.
Nope.
He confirmed the crit.
Because mage won't cast mage armor. I guess filling spells. No,
You're-
fireball. Fireball.
you
You get
have one
18
cheek
points of
protected.
damage.
You're okay.
I'll do it.
You have one
Ouch,
butt
Charlie.
cheek protected.
Duncan, he's gonna leap up front.
That's it.
He
That's
goes to
it.
Nam, and he's gonna try attacking the rust monster with his what does he have? He has like a great axe or a battle axe.
He's gonna use up his.
He missed.
After this event, we're gonna have to go. After this fight, we're gonna have to go back to get rearmed.
Yep.
That's all our armor and all our weapons.
If we don't have the money, you can always just go to like.
Malachi, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit it, but I'm gonna do a stunning fist. Oh.
No.
Nope.
You try to hit him, but you're just hitting air at this point. Even though he's tangled, wait. Yeah, even though he's tangled, he's still you missed him. Callan once again tries to pin his antenna down, and he's not able to do that. As Grimly takes turn,
Grimly tosses a bomb at the beast. 18.
that hit.
Nice.
Sweet.
You're gonna do
They're big
14 points of damage, and then key roll 1d6
It's,
for the burn.
one. Oh.
It's okay.
And then remember he
He's
has
gonna be
burn.
on fire. Yeah.
It looks like it's pretty wounded. The fire, Ashley, the fire, even though your bombs catch things on fire, you notice that because of the coating around its armor, the fire just slowly goes out.
I'm sick of this guy's armor. I'm gonna go take him out with
Flynn,
my
it's your turn.
lonely sword.
You don't have a sword anymore.
I think we're all out of weapons. I don't think. Do you really think that's a good
Let's go for a full
idea?
attack
Given
again.
the fact
I mean,
that
I'm
we
not
know
in danger of anything.
for the
might as
past hour and a
I'll do what I
half,
can.
he's been destroying all the armor. So why would?
well. A 20.
Okay, confirm.
19.
That hits. It's confirmed.
Cool. So 3. Do you
Don't-
double the bonus?
Yeah.
Total of 7.
Okay, so
So
14.
double difference.
Yeah.
14, yeah.
It's Nam's turn.
Yeah.
Two feathers.
Artist
Right?
license.
Two
Artist.
feathers.
How much hit points I have left?
Artist license.
Huh?
How much hit points I have left?
You?
Yeah.
You have 20 out of 38.
20.
Oh, I didn't show you guys a picture of the rust monster. Oh well.
No, we don't need no picture.
Not too
We
late.
can see it.
Yeah.
We got one going. Don't worry. We got
on.
one.
Yeah,
over
we got
here.
one.
So he'll do
No, don't be anal retentive. We got this.
Anyone else damaged?
Nope.
Nope. Just me, huh? Taking all the brunt. Meat shield. All right. Cure.
Mr. Armor.
Cure moderate.
Oh, I gotta show you a picture. There's a cool
Yeah.
one. Okay, so
You take away my blunderbuss. You take away my gunpowder. Now you're taking this away too.
So this is what a rust monster normally looks like.
6.
Whatever.
7. Oh wait, you're rolling it, right?
No.
That's pretty cool though, but whatever.
And then I'll show you this one
Yeah.
really cool picture
That's
I
not
found.
what I remember from the old school D&D.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to. It's supposed
There's a
to.
lot more reptilian.
Wow!
The rust
That
monster's
thing is
hitting him and
huge.
It's like dissolving his armor. It's like, oh.
Is that eating the body inside too?
Nah, just dissolving the armor.
You can see his nose through the. Yeah.
I don't know. It could be being eaten. Oh, that is sick. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's not the rust monster I grew up with.
Yeah, that's not the rust monster.
Well, it's not a regular
but-
rust monster either.
But he stabbed him with the sword. He was bleeding, right?
No, he was dissolving the sword also.
Okay.
The dwarf is accurate. It's okay. The dwarf is accurate.
Okay,
On my character.
okay. He heals you for 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Alzeus, it's your turn.
All right, rust monster, you have met your match.
How come you guys are able to see hit points? What the hell?
What are you?
I took away
As
everything.
it splash him to death.
But it looks 1 bar is still like more than an acid splash.
Yeah.
It's been at 1 bar for a while though.
I maybe should scorching ray it
Yeah.
because the fireball.
5 foot step before you do it, so you don't have to do this stupid defensive casting crap.
Yeah, I take 5 foot step. A 5 foot step.
Okay.
And-
Well, no, you're already out of the range.
I did it last round, but
Well,
Oh.
you can see the circle around
Yeah,
it.
so you can take another 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Take that!
And at this level, you
Oh, there we go.
You touched the searing light the light just beams right on his eyes. He's ah! Roll for damage.
Not pass.
He's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Oh, great. He didn't even need more of an ego boost.
That is exactly what we need. Take that!
4 points of damage.
And that!
4 points. 8 points of damage.
It's only 40.
Hits like a leg and it collapses in death. I'm like, oh!
You did just roll low though.
So one thing to note is that this is just the rust monster itself. Unrefined ore or raw metal is like raw meat to humans. We prefer well-seasoned, seared, whatever steaks. Just like a rust monster prefers well-forged, crafted items as opposed to raw ore. So basically, armor and weapons and stuff is like so awesome to this guy. He loves it. But like raw ore that he finds in walls and stuff, it's just like there might be better. So you guys fell the beast, and it's lying down there. What do you guys want to do?
Poke it with a stick.
I'm gonna
Kick
pummel
it.
it. I'm gonna kick it.
Poke it with a stick.
And now you take 4 more
That's
points
what you
of
do with a
constitution.
dead body. You poke it.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Flies. You just go and
No, it's yeah.
Well, I would say that has to be like an intrinsic thing.
You know what?
A will.
I don't care. I'm
willful.
gonna do it anyway. And then Nahum casts
Restoration.
Oh my god. Actually, hold on before I do that. I ask. Hey, any of you guys know if this damnable weakness this thing incurs fades away or is it permanent?
Oh, so you're trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah.
Alzeus knows the monster lore.
He sucked your blood, man.
Does Alzeus know
Is it permanent?
creature lore?
Yeah. It's not like a disease or anything. He like took blood out of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's
confirm.
permanent. Yeah.
It says permanent.
Well, if you rest a day, you'll recover like a few constitution points.
That's what Alzeus tells you.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Alzeus the wise.
I cast restoration.
Okay.
Can we?
Well, and then
Let's
let's
look
go
through it.
back.
There's stuff inside. There's always stuff inside.
Yeah.
Look inside. Look inside. Look inside.
The rust monster or what?
Or in its little area.
So-
We have someone.
My
here that's-
dwarven instincts of find treasure states that we should loot it.
In here?
Who has the highest survival skill?
I have one.
I have 8.
Yeah, I gave her some.
Yeah.
So go and roll a survivor skill.
D20.
I have a +5, but
You can roll 2.
9.
I can roll 2.
Got 9.
16
Because you have it.
or
You can,
15 or 7.
Yeah, 9.
Grimly is pretty familiar with the rust monster. You recognize what it was. That it was a rust lord. This is actually larger than and more difficult than the normal rust
Harvest
monster.
it for awesomeness.
You, with your alchemy background, actually can harvest parts of this
Yes,
rust monster.
yes.
So you could try to harvest the 2 antennas and let's call it the rust gland.
Yeah, I need to replace my armor, dude.
Gland,
Yeah. So
with the
like a
No,
like
but
a
You can make like an acid ball out
Sell
of it.
like
like a lymph node.
yeah,
Ew.
like a kidney. like a gland, like an
Gland,
organ,
like an adrenal
More
gland.
like a
My guy,
gallbladder.
gallbladder. Perfect.
It's like
Like venom glands.
he recognized what you're going after. It's like, I'll do it. And
You just mangle things up.
I'm gonna mangle this stuff. I'm pissed.
So you can.
Tear out the brain.
so. I'm gonna write down.
How about this?
Oh boy.
Break out a bone. Grab the leg. You need this? No.
So you're gonna try to harvest it before Malachi gets to it.
Yeah.
So can you roll
He's like gonna pull up blood and flesh.
roll 3 survival skills?
3. I'm sorry. What?
Roll 3 survivor skills. I'm gonna give a DC of 12.
Okay. Easy.
The antennas are 12. The gland is, let's say,
16.
So just roll
16.
D12.
Do an
Yeah.
assist.
So
No,
roll-
do a
Assist him,
D20.
assist him.
4.
I'll assist her.
no, that's
I'm
a
assisting.
D12.
Still
Okay.
on a D20.
Rolling
D20.
D20.
Yeah, you get better chance.
Do I have that? Yeah.
19.
That's good.
Roll
Roll again.
do.
Everyone assist.
2
He
more.
gets a +2 if you make it.
16
That's it.
Yeah.
and 17.
Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah. So after spending a little bit of time, you're like performing like a true doctor here with X-Acto knives and whatnot.
How we do it.
You break over your alchemy kit and you start preparing the body and you're just diving in. You harvest the antennas, which I'll let you know after 2 to 3 days it's gonna dry up and it won't be useful.
So I have to use it.
Yeah, but basically right now you could touch things with it and it'll do the same thing. Malachi's
Where is
running
your
away.
god now? Where is your god?
You still have your shield.
Let's go rob a bank.
Stick him up with this lip.
Oh, yeah, can we go visit like a city or something where we can just like give it to the vault?
Yeah.
So,
Just wipe out the
do you want to wrap it up and put it away, or do you want to hold one, or what do you want to do with one?
Well, I want to rob a bank.
You gotta be careful because you're wearing chain. Let's just say, for the sake, you think your chain
Okay,
shit.
I'm gonna hang on to. I'm gonna keep it out just in case we find something that looks like
Both of them or one?
just one.
Okay, and you wrap the other one up in,
I wrapped
in
the other one and put it
paper.
in my bag.
And with the gland, you could actually make a potion or 2 out of this. I'll figure out later, but it's gonna take some time.
Okay.
It'll be a caustic, dissolving potion. While she's doing that, you guys are looking around, I presume.
No, I'm trying to think part.
Oh, Miles is doing vendetta.
He's like, you need this? No. You need this, Ghibli? No.
So
cast dancing lights and look around the area
okay.
and I can still move extra fast.
What Flynn notices is that there's actually a skeleton, a corpse, that was near the rust monster. Take a note, you guys remember that he was trying to jump at something beforehand. So you come close and you notice that there's a skeleton on the floor. What you actually see is it's like a body that's been mummified. Mm-hmm. The skin's intact, everything's there, but it's just dried up. And you could assume that the rust monster was feeding off that corpse, taking all the iron out of the blood and whatnot that it could. You do see a rope dangling from above you and near the body. So there's a rope that's dangling to the ceiling. And there's a backpack on the corpse.
I'll start going through his backpack.
Going through the backpack, you basically find
Plate armor.
Like
there are no
the
metal
wrist
items.
part.
The buckles and everything has been corroded away, but you do see a rope, a torch, a small chest with 3 liquid substances in it.
Does the rope look pretty okay?
Yeah.
I'll take the rope and the chest for later.
Okay.
And you said there was a rope hanging
Yeah.
above?
Mm-hmm.
Can I jump to it?
Yeah, you could. I'll say you make it. Yeah. So you grab the base of the rope and you notice it's a blood-stained rope.
Oh, okay.
And you think it's from that guy or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you proceed crawling?
I can
Climbing?
try my... Yeah. My climb isn't very great.
No, you can make it. It's a
Okay.
rope.
Okay. Well, I'll go up there.
So you guys see in the distance, Flynn is climbing up, and he's the light source. So you guys are able to see this pretty well. He climbs up to the top, and all you see is a metal rod suspended in the air.
Mm-hmm. Like, just a rod, like a grappling hook, like he was trying to climb up and away from the...
Like an iron bar.
I was magically suspended in air.
Yes. It's not anchored to anything.
It's a magic rod.
Oh.
I don't know.
Poke it.
So it's like nothing.
It's the last thing any venture.
Think of like a
ever
metal
does in their
bar
career.
just suspending in midair.
Poke it with a stick. Poke it.
So
Like,
there's
poke it
nothing
with-
special about it other than it's like used for climbing and stuff.
Yeah, but the rope's attached to it, so that's what you're climbing up onto. And
Okay.
you get up to the top, and all you see is this bar.
And that's all that's up there?
Mhm.
Okay, well...
Do you want to do perception on it?
Sure.
Go and roll. Well, you being arcane knows that there's something magical about this bar.
Okay.
Like,
I
could have told
Well, I
you.
rolled an 18 on perception.
Okay, there's a small
you're too busy
trigger.
ripping
There's a
intestines.
trigger on it.
like, no,
Like
you're
a
not
button.
a magical type. You have
Okay.
no idea it's magical. Like,
I'll-
it's floating
so I've
like there.
got
Floating
use
and
magic device.
going,
I've got use magic device.
Sparkly.
And
It
non-arcane.
Yeah, so you feel like, well, okay, you push it, boom, you fall,
Okay.
and the rod's in your hand.
Yeah.
It's
But I was anticipating the fall, so it's like. Is it that
yeah, it's
bad?
only 8 feet high. Yeah, it's a 1d6. Do a 1d6 non-lethal.
Okay. 4.
Okay. So Flynn falls to the ground. You see him land on his feet, but it was just a hard fall.
Point and laugh.
I'll acrobatics to reduce it. Whatever. It was a graceful landing.
So
But maybe I rolled my ankle.
this is what you've read about this board. It's a rod of immovability. Basically, can stop anything from moving. That's
Anything.
yeah, anything that itself it could stop something.
Okay.
So you could put this in front of a door and it'll bar the door shut,
it.
or you could put it in the air and release it and it'll just stay there in the air. And you know from rumors and legends that not even giants can move it once it's in place.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Or is
Let's
everyone
turn
gonna
it
do
into
thing?
armor.
I'm gonna
Smelt it.
take the bottles of potions, give them back to her so
Grimly?
she can identify them. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just by looking at them and swirling them around. Grimly, you know that they're a potion of fox cunning, which
Okay.
helps your
Yes.
yeah.
She looks more foxy.
And then
Hey, ladies.
2 oils of minor enchanting. So these oils you could put on your weapons, and it'll give it a +2 bonus to hit and damage. And there's 4 uses per vial, so you have 2 of them.
I just had a terrible thought. You can just put it on those antennas.
Do it.
Around like this.
You can hit Malachi's. Smack. Stop hitting me with
Like,
this.
oh, you didn't want that either. Oh, I'm sorry. Too bad.
So as you guys are doing this, Duncan and Callan come in, and they're like, he's like, oh, these rust monsters, they're nasty bunch, as you can see. And Duncan's like,
antenna.
they've had. He's lost a shield.
Oh,
They've lost
sorry.
some weapons.
Family crest, thousands of years old. Boop.
And Duncan's like, this reminds me of my first battle in this underground caverns when I was a wee little lass or lad.
Oh, that's the secret we've been waiting for.
It's,
There's a girdle. There's a girdle of stuff. Was it?
I just
gender
like the
change,
feeling of it.
he's like, actually, my first battle.
Gender changing or something.
It keeps everything in place.
My first battle when on patrol was actually against a rust monster, not quite as big as this. This is definitely a fell of a beast. He's like, and he looks at you guys like, what brings you guys to adventuring? How come, my first fight, my first battle was like this. What was your first battle? And he's just doing
so
chat.
our first battle.
Or why you guys became, this is the why you guys became adventurer type question I wanted to ask you guys.
Okay. My guy actually doesn't feel it because he's adventuring because they're refugees from the Tree State, so he doesn't actually say anything.
Okay.
Says basically, what he'll say though is we're wanderers from the eastern coasts seeking refuge in the western lands.
Yeah.
Name says the same thing. So.
Marty's
like
always quiet.
Ditto.
It says
Ditto.
Malachi and I have been traveling these lands for years, and we are just seeking we're seeking refuge
Okay.
in Western lands.
Flynn, you feel as if it's your turn.
Say some of us are just born adventurers. I guess my guy's sort of a big fish in a small pond kind of deal, where he's like already just on ability and knowledge. He's the greatest halfling in his whole wide town. Yeah. So sort of got a little bit of a superiority complex. Maybe overconfident in his abilities, reflecting my wisdom, and just oversure that like even though I don't have a whole lot of experience in adventuring, like very sure that it's what I was born to do. And that I'm destined to be, or not destined, but I'm definitely going to be great adventure.
Okay.
Even though I haven't had too much combat experience at all.
Okay.
Well, we are level 5, so I guess I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're seasoned adventurers.
Yeah.
Okay, Grimly. What was your first bomb throwing experience?
After being discharged from the military dishonorably, Grimly decided he kind of got into a depression because the military was all he knew and all he had, and he started to reading and learning more about the ancient dwarven engineers. And he came across a passage in a very ancient text written long time ago, thousands of years old, that there was once a great indestructible thing that's not even mentioned in the text. It doesn't even have a name, that which cannot be named. And
His name is that.
it's not even whispered. And he has been scouring through these texts for the last how many years, finding where the source of this power and energy comes from. And that is why he is on this quest, to search for that source of energy to create the ultimate weapon of mass destruction.
Mother of all bombs.
He's not a terrorist. No, he's not a terrorist at all.
Looking for the formula.
So,
The magic
Alzeus.
formula.
Alright, Alzeus, who's asking again?
Duncan.
Okay,
You guys are reminiscing over your first battle, or why you became an adventurer, or what spurred you on.
Alright. So Alzeus says that he is searching for the ultimate truth,
For the ultimate truth.
and that is why he is here.
Okay.
42.
Okay. So as you guys are going, you guys regain your strength and whatnot, and you guys are retelling the tale, and you guys continue going through the pass, and Duncan and Callan are, we'll put just a little further, and then we'll head back to Tor'Dur-Dum. He's sort of taking you guys back on the same route, or on a different route back to Tor'Dur-Dum.
Not gonna finish the patrol?
Part of the patrol.
Okay.
He's not taking you back there because you guys are too wounded or anything. It's just he's taking you back there because it's part of the patrol. It's like a loop.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move you guys.
Give me armor or else.
He's like, I have achieved the armor, the untouchable armor that took me how many years? No! He's like, hey, great weapon, yeah, it's a good weapon.
Wait until they put on their
ceremonial
armor.
I dubbed thee Sir Naked.
Give us a raise or else.
Grizzly doesn't have a god complex. No, of course not. What is that? God complex.
As you guys are going along your patrol, you guys come into a big cavern. And let me just paint a picture for you what this looks like. The cavern is large in size and is full of stalagmites and stalactites, as you see in the image. You're in what seems to be an upper part of the cavern, about 30 feet up, and a ramp slowly descends to the ground floor. The air is moist and the ground is semi-damp, and you hear a dripping sound as there's a little bit of dripping sounds all around that have formed the stalagmites, or whatever one's on the top. I don't know which one's
Tights.
Tights.
So they hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And stalagmites.
Because they're mics.
So
Ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me give you. So this is what it looks like. These mounds on the bottom are stalagmites.
There you are.
And you guys are at the very top. There's a 30-foot. You guys are about 30 feet tall, or 30 feet up.
Sweet.
And the ramp goes to the north. It slowly descends to the actual cavern floor.
Okay.
That's what you guys can see with your dark vision and low light vision.
So since my guy's like
Hi.
half naked, he's just flexing.
Hi.
Saunters along. He's like,
Is he?
Feels good to be free balling.
So I see why they wear kilts all the time
I'll
now.
move the dancing lights around, move them down there.
Playing around with them, having them chase people, be annoying.
Yeah.
Great. Putting them in front of people's eyes.
Well, in general, so that it can illuminate things
Oh,
so we can
yeah.
see them.
So that's
But
what you.
yes, that too.
So from that picture, you see a lot of stalactites and mites all over the place. As you turn the corner and descend into the cavern, something catches your eye. 2 halfling head-sized gems are just lying there. As you can see, there's 2 of them right there. One is embedded in the wall, and the other one's lying in the middle of the path.
Poke
The
it.
pathway that you guys are on,
When all else fails.
Poke it.
This path that you guys are on is about 5 feet wide, so maybe one of you guys could go out in a time. The dwarves look around apprehensively and stare. Odd for these gems to be just lying here. Although tremors and earthquakes have been known to dislodge gems and other ore veins along the cavern walls. There's earthquakes that happen, whatnot, that shake rock, crack rock, new caves are formed, and you'll see gems or ores depending on what it's like. So they're a little cautious here. So what do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to approach this?
Oh my god, they're like right there. Just
I know,
go,
dude.
dude. Just go. What are you doing?
Okay, I'll
How long
put
have we
you.
been traveling? Do I still move fast?
Do we need to discuss
How long
this?
is your expedition?
It's like 5 minutes.
Oh, no, it's over.
Go get it.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Go.
The
Yeah.
It's a little one. Go scout ahead.
So-
See what's going on up there.
35.
Sure.
So that was your move, 35. I'll say everyone else is like slowly going ahead too. All you guys are doing that to some extent. Okay, so as Flynn gets closer, you're looking at these gems, and it's like your dancing lights is having them sparkle in the light. You're like, man, like these are the size of your head.
Yeah.
Wealth beyond imagine that you could believe. Do you want to try a perception check or something, or do you just want to mine?
No. Just
Well, they're
What
I mean, if they're
perception?
as big as my head, they're probably pretty heavy.
Dude,
so
this is
I
gonna be
don't- I don't
awesome,
think
just
those
take
are
it.
Something I could
Stop.
like easily lift myself.
Don't
You can
think
lift
about
the
it,
gem.
just take
It's
it.
not like metal. Metals are heavy.
So much
but a
shiny.
gem?
Minerals are heavy too.
Yeah.
Depends on the density.
Anyway, perception. Sure. 13.
Yeah, everything looks kosher. You see that there's rubble on the ground, so it looks like it fell. So it doesn't look, like it was placed there. So I guess the earthquake theory may hold water for you.
Great. So I'll pick the one up and start. Is the other one in reach?
There's one on the wall and there's one on the ground.
So got the one in one arm, and then is the other one
Yeah.
within reach? Can I try to start wiggling it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
So you
messing
start with the
it.
base one. You're trying to free it up, but as soon as you touch it, something weird happens.
You die.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
That was pretty weird.
Wow.
Who's cursed?
I didn't see that one.
As Flynn
That escalated.
As
quickly.
Flynn's looking at it, he's trying to look at it. And he grabs it to pick it up. As he touches a gem, it suddenly grabs him. In fact,
Uh-oh.
the whole wall actually
That's a trap.
sort of envelops Flynn. And you notice that as it grabs you, you're sort of stuck to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure, but Flynn yells, and you're not sure if it's from astonishment or pain. Suddenly, the creature pulls Flynn across the path towards the edge of the ramp and falls over the edge. And for those of you guys with dark vision or low light vision, because it's still pretty bright out there with its dancing lights, you see wings sprout out from that creature. It's an amorphous being, but you see that it has eyes and teeth. But it just leaps over the edge before anyone can react. I need you to roll a reflex save.
Reflex?
Not escape artist.
Good reflex.
Where's the d20?
Or sorry, acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics.
Same roll.
Oh, it was 7, and so plus 14.
Oh, okay. You landed hard. Let's just say that. And then can you roll a fort save?
Me, or am I
You.
still bound with the thing?
You're still bound.
14 is 7 again, plus only 4.
For intensive purposes, you blacked out.
Okay.
The hit was so hard and it sort of landed on your head that you blacked out. That was a low roll, right?
Yeah.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. That happened, and you guys are able to react.
Okay, so
He flew in the distance. You guys could see,
So did it fly and knock me off, or fly and take me with it?
took you with it.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go. Too bad.
So he flew
you will be missed.
around
Continue on.
At least you have your guard song.
I was like, it's
Charge
too
force.
fast for us. Let's keep on going, guys.
I could see this thing just singing that as you're
As we're fighting for our lives.
You flew down. You guys can't really see him now because he's behind the stalagmites away from you guys. But you hear a muffled bunk, and you feel like he landed. So what you recollect, you grabbed the gem, it enveloped you and went over the edge with you on it, and you're stuck to it. And
Okay.
it slowly descended, not like a fall, but like
Okay.
a glide.
Yeah.
And then thunk, and then you're blacked out.
Okay.
This is
We lost them. Keep on walking.
You see Duncan and Colin yelling at, when that happened, "Oh, you fool!" And, because they were gonna be a little more cautious, but you sort of ran out there and grabbed the gem.
I mean, there's still one of those big gems over there.
There's no gems.
They were part of the.
They were part of the amorphous being that could, for you guys, think shapeshift.
Oh, okay.
So it's Alzeus' turn. What do you want to do?
Can I see what's down there? Or not at all?
You can see what's down there. The light was following him. I'll just say that the light was following him. So you see a light source where he is.
And the only way down is...
The ramp, or you could jump down if you wanted to. It's 30
Yeah, I
feet.
should jump, dude. 30 feet down. Nah, no big deal.
Oh no! Why are you jumping? Oh, I do believe.
We are the lemming party. I say we all go. In.
And then
Wait,
this,
you don't have
that's.
feather fall? You have feather fall.
I have fly.
Even better.
Why don't we just do that?
Well, it's only him.
It's only him. I'm really fast.
Are you gonna run
enough
down?
to have full plate anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could run
I run behind Malachi.
120. So you could run all the way down to the bottom of the thing.
I run behind Malachi.
Okay. Well, you see him starting to run, but you act quicker than he does. Grimly.
Oh boy, slowly meanders towards everybody else. Not really interested in this whole deal right now.
Just waltzing along, right around
It's like, yeah.
Okay. Niam.
Runs down.
Duncan runs down the ramp also. He gets to where Niam is because they're both in heavy armor. And Malachi.
I fly past them all.
You can go 120.
I'm unencumbered.
Before Alzeus has time to react, as you guys are running down, all of a sudden, 3 tentacles lash out at Grimly
Tentacles,
and grab you and start pulling you over the ledge to some effect. But you're basically grabbed by 3 tentacles.
Fight them off, Grimley.
2 tentacles grab Duncan as he's going down the ledge.
Fight them off, Duncan.
Can I have you roll fortitude save, Grimly?
Dun.
I'll do
D20?
Duncan. Yeah.
18.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yay.
You were able to. You're still grabbed by these tentacles, but you feel like something a venom was trying to overtake you, but you shrugged it off because you're familiar with venoms as an alchemist, and you had a good saving throw. Duncan, on the other hand, all of a sudden just falls flat onto to the ground. He's just prone on the ground. Alzeus, it's your turn.
It's cool.
So that's where the attack was coming from. That little red dot. And he is 50 feet. He's on the ceiling of the cavern.
It's in the ceiling of the cavern.
He's in the ceiling. And he had a pretty long tentacle reach. The tentacle was
Dude, that's like Half-Life.
all the way to where you guys were.
Dang, dude.
That is long.
That's a huge tentacle.
Yep.
He said it's a giant mouth, dude. That's just a problem.
I know, it's like, oh god, don't touch him! Don't touch him!
So Alzeus, what would you like to do?
No!
Fireball!
Yeah.
You can't really see Flynn, but you think he's in that direction where
Fireball
he
the
is.
darkness.
Where the lights are.
Fireball the darkness.
So massive.
Yeah,
Oh! Well,
that's
that's
about
big.
right.
So, do you want to just get that guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and roll for damage. I'll roll a saving throw.
Fireball for 17.
Extra damage for the tentacles.
Does he scream in agony? Because
He screams, but you can't tell if it did a lot of damage or not. Well, actually, if you look at the screen.
Let's find out.
He did 8 points of damage. So he made a save.
Dang
It didn't explode as impactful as you wanted to.
Never does.
Okay, Grimly. You
So
are
far away from everybody.
grabbed by the tentacle. Can you roll a fort save? 16.
Total?
Yep, you're fine. So you're still attached to these tentacles.
Use your battle axe and attack it.
You could
would
use
be
your axe and
battle
attack
axe?
the strand. Yeah, there's 3 of them on you.
Alright, we'll just do that. Just do a melee attack on the tentacle.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
20!
Oh, roll again. To confirm critical.
18.
Oh, wow.
Well, you snap one of the strands off of you pretty easily.
No damage. Oh, he
Well,
doesn't-
yeah, it just cuts it off. Nam, it's your turn. You're right next to a prone Duncan.
Attack the tentacle thingamajigger.
On him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the most famous.
So Nam tries to free him. Let's just say, by attacking the tentacle, but he's not able to get the tentacle off. He's having a difficult time doing that. Malachi.
Alright, I go to Snake's Alps. And I pull out my bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I continue running all the way down to Flynn.
So
It's a full run still.
yeah, it's a full run. So you make it to where he is. It's a pretty gruesome scene of what you see.
Dead. His head.
Yes!
Flynn's
Yes, thank you!
Alright,
Flynn is unconscious, as you see. He's starting to moan and come to, but he's impaled on a stalagmite. It's going right through his chest. Can you roll?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a little one.
I cannot stand to see him suffer. I fireball him.
Cauterize the wound.
Cauterize the wound.
Cure
One hell
minor.
of a halfling, dude.
So can you roll perception?
He has 1 health. This little guy.
big old thing. He's like, I'm not dead yet.
Little stalagmite. It's a little one.
Wound.
It was just really sharp.
The perception, you said?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
There's so many Monty Python jokes right now. It's just ridiculous.
Bring out the dead.
So
I'm not dead yet.
as you come into the scene at hand, you see him impaled on the stalagmite,
The really tiny one.
the really tiny one. It's like,
He's a halfling.
But-
But failed this lag. I'm like, wait a minute.
you sort of
Not dead.
you sort of halt in your tracks because you notice something weird. There's no blood coming out of him from the stalagmite.
It's a trap.
Boar?
You'd think there'd be a pool of blood from the stalagmite in his chest, but there's none.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you notice.
So what do you
Just
want to do?
leave. Just
I can't.
leave.
That's a whole action.
Oh, that was your whole action. Okay, so yeah, as you get to the scene, you're like, whoa, what's going on? So yeah,
Just okay. Now I really
Flynn,
fireball him.
you come up, you're coming out of consciousness, and you hear footsteps near you. You do notice that there's probably that big of a diameter, maybe like a tennis ball diameter size stalagmite coming out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get it off you.
I'm feeling pretty okay though.
You feel like you're getting drained.
And I'm pinned?
You're pinned, you're prone, and you're stuck.
Okay.
Yes.
Start singing.
That's all very bad.
I'm over here, man. I'm not dead yet.
Oh, not dead.
So, essentially,
I feel
I'm
fine, actually. I think
I'm
I can go
prone.
home.
pinned but not grappled, so
You
I
are
can
grappled. Pin is severe
Oh.
form of grapple.
So like I can't even. What actions could I do? I can
You
just.
could try to get out, escape check,
Yeah, I'll do that.
or you could try. Unfortunately, you're trying to get out the stalagmite,
Uh-huh.
and when you try to thrust out of it, your hands are stuck to the stalagmite itself,
Okay.
just as if when you grab the gem.
Right. Okay. So that would have counted as a move action. So then, yeah, I'll start a bard song.
Start singing.
Yeah.
Help me!
Help me, guys.
I don't know really else what I could
To
do.
the
There's
rescue.
now that my hands are stuck, I can't even. Well, I
Yep.
couldn't cast a spell before. It's because it's pinned. So
Duncan comes out of his stupor. He's like prone on the floor. He's like rock solid. He's like getting up all woozy, and then he attacks Nam.
That's name.
Yep.
Dun, dun,
so
dun.
confused.
So confused.
Dun, dun, dun.
Does a 21 hit?
That's a big negatory.
Okay. Both the attacks miss Nam. Nam's like, what are you doing? And like he dodges two attacks
Not a
from
big negatory. It's a regular negatory.
from
It's a little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Callan's running towards Duncan, and he doesn't get there in time. He's basically right there. It is Alzeus' turn.
Alright, I'll scorching ray it.
Okay.
Scorching ray.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I have to roll to hit it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Range touch.
4.
So it's probably 10 total.
Yeah, it missed. You were at that distance and at that range. You were unsure, and it didn't hit the creature. Grimly,
Yes.
That's not a range attack.
it's your turn.
It's a range touch.
So there's two more tentacles on you.
4 is pretty low.
Oh, stupid tentacles.
enemy
I
powers.
suppose I keep hacking away at the
Okay.
the tentacles. I mean,
Roll 1d20.
that's all I can do.
Well, why can't I zap the tentacles which are closer?
Why didn't you? That's what I want to know.
No, I
I
just told him to
put you
attack
in.
him, and then he told me I was too far away.
No, it's that's flavor.
Oh,
You missed.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened.
15. I got
Okay,
15.
so you slice another one of the tentacles off. There's only one more on you.
Yeah.
Nam, it's your turn. There's a Duncan in front of you, and you notice that
There's a Duncan.
there's a
I
Duncan.
want to kill it. It's okay, Duncan's not gonna hit anyone.
Wow.
You notice that
No, you
he's definitely not acting himself.
Okay.
I see.
yeah.
I see.
He's not acting himself. He's going to go full defense on him. And he tries to, talk him out of it. Like, hey,
These are gonna get weird.
Duncan, what are you doing?
So is it
Snap
like
out of it.
parry mode or something?
Yeah.
Okay, Flynn, you feel as if your life is just being leached from you.
Okay.
It's
Not dead yet.
it's your turn right now. But you can't really
alright,
move.
Yeah.
You keep on singing.
Hands are stuck. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you singing exactly?
The Inspire Courage.
Duncan's gonna take a couple more attacks at Nam, and he hits with does a 24 hit?
Nope, not with full defense.
32 hits.
32? Dang.
Yeah. 14 points of damage to Nam. It's Malachi's turn.
Oh.
So you're approaching the scene, and there's Flynn that's being stuck. He looks like he's trying to get out. He's like wiggling, but he's not able to get out.
He's gonna Muay Thai kick this black guy.
Muay Thai kick?
He's gonna break this thing.
Okay.
Shin kick.
Roll attack.
Oh yeah, I mean.
That's gonna hurt, dude.
It's gonna get
Look,
stuck.
I'm actually thinking it's something else other than actual stone. Oh, before I do that, I go into Dragon Style mode.
Okay.
Dragon Style.
Oh, don't take my poise.
21.
That's a hit.
23.
So is that damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You kick the stalagmite, and it doesn't chip or break away. It actually bends, like a and then it springs back into formation.
And smacks you in the face.
Oi, 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 oi.
Do I do any damage to it? Does it look
Yeah,
like that?
you look like you heard it. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's.
Actually, yeah, you hear a squeal as you did that. Like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Hey, but he's on the ground, right? Who is?
Huh?
The stalagmite you hit?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
But the tentacles are coming from above.
Kalen comes up and he's looking at Duncan. He's like, Duncan, what are you doing? These are our friends. And he notices like the tentacles. He's like, oh, it's one of these stony ropas. And so he's looking at where the tentacles lead up to, and he starts trying to attack the tentacle that's around Duncan. There's two around Duncan. He swipes one of them away, and then there's still one left. Grimly, can you roll a fort check?
Yes.
Another one.
Yes.
One.
Oh. You fall to the ground. Similar to what happened to Duncan, you just fall to the ground prone.
Oh no, the humanity.
Alzeus, it's your turn.
Dwarfinity.
The dwarves. No, not the dwarves.
You're not human, so it's not humanity.
I cast,
The
charm,
dwarf
I cast charm on whoever that one dwarf is.
Duncan.
Duncan, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Which charm? Just charm person? Okay. That's a will save. So Duncan is going to make a will save. So the spell doesn't. You're trying to control Duncan. You're like, but you're wrestling with a similar type of charm on Duncan. So you weren't able to get past it. Grimly, you are prone on the floor.
Sweet pro buddies.
I'm pinned.
Naam.
Even worse.
I'm gonna say Naam.
You can stand up as a move action, though.
Oh no, she's out.
Oh.
Just
so
Well, pro buddies.
frozen.
All right.
Frozen.
paralyzed.
Naam is going to try to disarm
Do
Duncan.
you want to build a snowman?
Doesn't have to be a snowman.
Naam tries to disarm Duncan, but he's not able to knock his axe out of his hand.
Soundtrack and he knows everything. About
What happens on the scene where Malachi and Flynn are is the stalagmite retracts and it goes down, and then you see this blobbish form just appear next to Flynn, engulfing him still. It's like wrapped around you with his fangs in you, and you get some damage again. You are
Dead.
It's like, oh, okay, well.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Okay, that's a good. Have a good night, everybody. We're going
you're
home.
barely able to stand right now, or he's actually supporting you and
next
feeding off
adventure.
you.
We
You're
encounter
at
we
0.
encounter another halfling named Ben. He's exactly the same except with blue.
And
blue goats.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, doesn't do anything.
Okay, it's your turn right now. You're still. You could try to make a strength check, but it's really strong. Yeah.
Well, if I can't do anything else, I mean,
Left you on a
Cast a
stalagmite in a
heal.
I'm grappled.
You can cast a spell still and grappled. Yeah. You can still cast a spell and grapple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have a minor. You have a penalty, but
heck yeah, I cure moderate.
you have to roll semi-high to try to cast a spell. So you have to beat a 21.
And I have a plus 8 concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, 19.
Whoa! Wow.
So
Cure moderate.
right before your dying breath, you're able to rip out a hand free, and you're able to just heal yourself with it, and you feel like you're being restored. Cure moderate.
Yeah.
You healed yourself 14. Duncan is still in phase, and he's gonna attack Naeum. He attacks and he hits you for 11 points of damage. It hits Naeum for 11 points of damage.
6 points for
Whatever. Still hits?
Yeah.
What, it was a critical. It just didn't confirm.
So
Oh.
I like the area.
The second attack was a fumble.
Attacking it, right?
It's,
yeah,
okay.
The second attack was a fumble. He's going
One
to
better
roll
than
a what was it?
condo.
One. I'll just say he goes prone.
I yell, "Free to halfling, you amorphous
I'm just
blob thing."
I'll give it a name right now. It's a mimic.
Does that mean you work
Mimic?
6 days?
no 5 days a week. I work 5 Tuesday, Saturday.
16
Tuesday.
plus 9.
You hit.
Okay. 18 points.
18. Okay. Callan starts wrestling Duncan to the ground, and does he pull it off? Grapple. Sorry, Callan charge and bullish Duncan, and he pulls them. Actually, Duncan's already on the ground, so he just jumps on top of him, putting his full weight down so Duncan stays down.
Okay.
And he yells at Malachi. He's like, "To get the tentacle off of him!" While he's trying to grapple him.
Malachi? No.
Naeum. Sorry, Naeum.
Oh, okay.
Alzeus, it's your turn.
Alright, that's it.
Do something, dude.
I
Cast all your spells.
smoker? Which one looks weaker?
I love that when you kill it and I always cough into my mic.
Immersion. It looks like you feel as if the mimic has taken a lot of hits, and it's actually looking worse than
Okay. I fireball the mimic. Take this mimic.
Okay.
Wait, what? You gonna what?
Okay.
Fireball the mimic.
We're both there.
Oh, you're both there?
Oh well, too bad, so sad. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. Flynn was already almost dying anyways.
Yeah. You know what?
Wounds.
It's better in my hands than at the hands of the roper.
Dude, you're just
Mimic.
look. You're just 5 foot away from getting both of them, but you can't, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, another one of those. Oh,
Damn.
Attack the roper thing.
yeah, attack the roper.
Okay,
thing.
fine. I take the roper thing.
Okay, roll your damage.
Take that. Ooh, yeah. 23.
Okay.
Take that, Roper. Mr. Roper.
That's what I was thinking too.
How's the theme song go?
Once again, your fireball explodes, but because of stalactites or because of its stony body, it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage.
You just can't aim.
Grimly comes up and starts walking towards the players, towards Callan. The mimic starts running away.
I'm gonna attack.
Withdrawed.
Didn't.
Withdrew.
Oh.
I did opportunity attack.
You're not even close. Flynn, it just dropped you like a rock, and you collapsed to the floor. Not really, but you're able to stand back up, and you're like, oh, woozy from loss of blood and whatnot. You've just been fed on for like 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
You owe me a plate armor.
I could have had him. I could have had him. He's 50 feet in the air.
The
Dang.
mimic is not. The roper is.
How far away is he?
He is like 30.
Go there.
Uh-huh.
He's not too far, yeah. And since that was move, I get 1 attack.
Mhm.
With the bow. Boom. 13 plus 7, so 20.
Oh, hit.
Nice.
Alright.
Dude, I'm gonna kill
Oh, and that was
Steel.
plus 2. Hope so. 2 plus 4 is 6.
That's my highlight.
With your bard?
Yeah.
kill
Okay.
steal? I kill steal.
I did like over half the damage
Yeah. You did
without
2
plate.
hits.
Bro, how cool!
It stumbles forward as a.
I shall finish the first monster. As a flash.
It stumbles forward as the arrow hits him and lodges in this amorphous body, but it's continuing to like. It actually shifted into a wheel and it's just rolling out now.
Yeah, thanks to Strawberry. Feels like we call.
Yeah, no worries.
Duncan is trying to get out of the get off of the pin, and he's trying to like push himself to the ground, but he can't. And it is Malachi's turn.
And now I'm gonna use my bow.
Berserker, so sorry.
Go ahead and,
Ah, I missed.
Callan's still trying to protect Duncan from what he perceives as Naeum's attacking him, covering his body. And what's this? It's your turn.
Let's go another Scorching Ray.
Roll it.
Here we go. 12.
You hit. So 46.
11.
It shrieks as you see the
That's way
tentacles
below average.
waver as it shrieks from the light hitting it. Grimly,
I tossed the bomb at it too.
you walk over to
No.
where
Can't.
oh wait, yeah, you're a bomb thrower.
Yeah.
Was I in the bathroom and I missed something?
I would say you throw a chuck a bomb.
Yeah.
And Callan,
Yeah.
can you roll a d20?
But that's like advanced mental.
It's a charm.
20.
Because a charm.
Sweet. She rolled a 20.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so it
Okay.
would move from hostile to indifferent, rather than helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, how,
So it's more than a charm. That's like a domination.
The conflagration just encompasses Callan, which is on top of Duncan.
Oopsie.
And
Thanks, Grimly.
Hey, he got the point across.
you do 23 points of damage to
23?
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
And then you splash Duncan, which is what, like 6?
It
And
also
you
hit the
splash
tentacle, by the way.
Neon. Yeah.
Oopsies. Sorry, guys. 8 for
which
It
is
was,
effort.
six.
it was involuntary.
And it hits a tentacle, which singes and retracts. And Duncan just shrieks and falls to the ground.
Hey, well,
Again.
it's dead anyway, so we cool. Right?
No.
No.
You just attacked the tentacle.
Name's
But the
Name's
tentacle's
turn.
part of the creature, right?
Name's turn.
He will do channel
So much.
energy
Okay.
in a selective versus the bad guy. So
Okay.
basically,
I got a channel thing.
okay, everyone heals.
13.
Everyone in that area heals.
Yep. The mimic continues to run away.
Talk
A
about
little bit
opportunity.
slower. Oh no, he is in bow range. Where's the guy? How come you can't see him?
There you go.
He's out of my vision.
sight.
Oh.
Oh, so move forward.
Yeah.
You have to do move.
He's in range.
Yeah. 5.
5.
Malachi's turn. Duncan's trying to get up still.
All right.
Say that.
Okay. I'm gonna do. I'll do charging run, flying kick.
Like Bruce Lee in midair.
Bruce Lee.
Okay, go roll it.
No, he's gonna do leaping
Oh, shoot. Where the
overhand,
D-
double-fisted
Okay.
pummel punch.
No, my OCD. What are you
Oh.
doing?
The frog.
You gotta get into the double-digit range.
14.
You flew over him, kicking. It is. Callan continues to just try to pin Duncan. Alzace's turn.
I'm magic missile him. How far
Magic
away?
missile.
How far away is this guy?
He's like
Into the darkness.
Yeah.
Like that.
11.
This is as much as your level 3 spell, level 2 spell.
your green bolts slam into the roper, and
They're white because he's pure.
That is right.
it dislodges from the ceiling and it just falls to the ground.
Yay!
I go over and kick it.
Grimly just shrieks in agony and falls to the ground as it's occurring,
I go
along with
for-
Duncan.
What?
Scream
Really
like a
doesn't
girl.
shriek. What are you talking
Name's
about?
it's Name's turn.
He whimpers.
He's just gonna heal it, do the channel thing again.
Okay, it's the mimic's turn, and he stumbles along trying to get out. Basically, you're able to catch up with him. You hit him eventually because
Whack!
you're,
Talk
you're
about
chasing him.
opportunity.
He is actually slower than you, so
Oh,
you're gonna
okay.
catch up with him anyways.
Sweet!
So as you guys close this out, Duncan takes a look at how damaged you guys were, and he decides to call, to end the patrol a little early, and he moves you guys back to Tor'Dur-Dum. You guys get to the main city, and you guys need to recover from the battles. Of course, he gives you an extra day off so you guys can rest. He thinks you guys did an okay job, a pretty good job. You
The
guys
best job ever.
you guys met some challenging experiences. Did you even throw a bomb? You did throw some bombs.
I did.
You're charmed, so you had some issues. As the day wraps up,
I wanted to replace my armor.
You're still naked. Have you been
We'll
naked
talk about
this whole time?
he's like, I feel bad because of the armor that you had, and he's like, for the treasure that you found, you could keep it. We don't care about the potions, and that rod that you found. For the armor, they'll replace it with like
Leather.
they'll replace it with like the patrol armor that style that they're wearing, which is a dull plate mail.
The dwarven size though.
Well, they have some human-sized ones.
I mean,
So-
size
This is the best we got.
They'll give you a dwarven or a
Put
human-sized
them on your legs.
plate mail, and they'll give you a. They don't have any like elven longswords, but they'll give you a dwarf longsword,
Which is like about that long.
which is like a claymore in dwarf hands.
But as a dwarf, it's like this long.
I'll take it along with the elven chain that they're gonna give me.
Your chain didn't.
No, threaten him with a.
Your chain didn't
the
disappear.
antenna. He's like,
Oh!
give us better armor or else.
Just hovering over Duncan's breastplate.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Act
you
of
give us something
terrorism?
I
better.
love it.
Don't let me get the other one out.
Callan stands in front of him. Is like, what are you doing?
I charm him.